Hey you guys, Charles Rudibaugh is back with a little mindset lesson for you. So I was just launching a group this morning, and I was talking about, as an entrepreneur, really dialing into your so-called why, your reason why, right? I mean, like, what is your motivation, right? And most people aren't quitting their jobs to go try to find their, what they want to do in life and go be an entrepreneur. That's not what happens. People get fired up about things and they just can't stay in these jobs that just hold them back. And so people are on a mission, they're on the move, they want to become independent, they want to build businesses, they've got ideas, whatever it is. Everyone who's a successful entrepreneur has this why, they have this passion, they have this power that comes from being so purposeful, right? And so I think that when these entrepreneurs that leave their job to go start their businesses have this purposeful passion, right? Of course they're going to be successful. Of course they're going to be successful. And so when a lot of times you start a business or you have a mentor and they're like, hey, what is your why? Why are you doing this? And it's like, well, I want to make more money and starting a business, but I think that, well, of course, right? A business is to make money. Obvious. But I think why, right? It's about wanting, that more security, a level of financial security that comes from having another stream of income, right? Or, really wanting a wall of financial stability around your family that is impenetrable, right? That feeling that, imagine just the burden being lifted, of the stress, of just weight, of just one income stream, of all this, of debt, the burden, the weight on your shoulders of debt. Imagine just no more debt, right? No bank owning your cars and owning your house and being in debt to everyone. Imagine no debt and the lifted, right? And so, or maybe it's because people they're already make good money, but they want more time. And so they start another business or they start another, division of a company, that they can sell off because they want to create another income stream that can, buy them back some time with their family. And so maybe it's the time, maybe it's the money, maybe it's opportunity, maybe it's, greatness. A lot of people, a lot of what I'm doing right now is because I got back in the game because I wanted to really, making a difference. It's about making a difference. And so not about money at this point, but making a difference, right? And so there's so many different reasons why somebody would want to be an entrepreneur, but it's not just usually going to be because of a clever widget. You know what I mean? It's not. It's like our why. And so, I think a lot of times we get started. Some folks get started in a business, even oftentimes a business where they've got training, where they've got mentorship, and instead of getting out there and doing what they need to be doing with what they know, oftentimes they want to learn more about how to, and people study. Oftentimes people, wait to go, attack their dreams because they're just studying and they're trying to learn more and how to. When the reality is they need to be getting more get to it as opposed to how to. They need to be in the get to, get it, and been out there getting it. And I remember, for me out here, I just moved from California out to here to Arizona, and we still have a place over there, but we're pretty much over here now, and we love it in Arizona. And when we moved here, it was funny. The first, couple weeks, we were just, really eating out a lot. You know what I mean? We're moving in and building business, and we're just making everything happen. And my wife was getting bigger by the week, being pregnant, and we're just making everything happen. And for the first couple of weeks, we're just unpacking and we're moving and we're making things happen. We're eating out. We're just eating on the fly, and our nutrition suffered. Luckily we take our supplements. You know what I mean? But what happened, and then what happened is eventually you're like, okay, let's get this refrigerator filled up. Let's cook some food, right? You get to a point where okay, enough is enough. And so you make a decision, you know what I mean? And now you got a reason to go to the grocery store. And guess what? How to get to the grocery store didn't matter so much. Right? And that was never what was holding us back in the first place, right? It was the reason why, right? Because once you know where you're going, then you can be going straight towards it. Once you know where you're going, you know why you want to get there. You know where you're going, then you can really you can gear in, right? Now you can, you can be like a precision guided laser beam, like a GPS guided missile straight to your target. Once you know where you're going, I mean, even if I didn't know where I was going, if I didn't have a GPS, even if it wasn't telling me exactly where to go and having a roadmap, I could just ask for directions and be coachable, and ask for directions and be coachable. Where do I go next and be coachable? And where do I go next and be coachable? If I just was serious enough about going to the grocery store, if that was my why, right? If I had a reason why to get there, baby says, hey baby, we need to get this and that. And it's like, okay, I got to go to the grocery store. And so I think every married man should have a Corvette, right? You could go pick things up at the store so much faster. It's a nice car. So there's about being an entrepreneur is so much not even about the opportunity as it is about why you're in it. Oftentimes entrepreneurs, you hear these stories of them pushing through these great obstacles to make these companies work because they're so driven. And I think it's not because things fell into place for them, but because they had such a strong reason, so many reasons, right? That's what the why is, right? Reasons aplenty. And so I think those are good things to think about. And I think now I tell you, I'm thinking a lot about my reason why, and I've got six weeks of it, right upstairs. I got a baby 6-week-old now, a little girl. Her name is Charlotte, and I'm relearning how to be an entrepreneur with having actual responsibilities. You know what I mean? It's easy to be a 28-year-old workaholic, single workaholic, right? But and it's different when you're starting a business and you've got a family to take care of and support, and you have to juggle everything. And so these are all things that come with, having your reason why allows you to really push through and find and search out for answers and make things happen where someone else kind of wants things handed to them, not you. Not you, because as an entrepreneur, you want to get out there and build your own business instead of you want to build your own dreams instead of build someone else's dreams, right? And so that's what it ends up boiling down to, is where like eventually people get sick and tired of how long am I going to work for someone else, right? So like, get out of here, right? So thanks guys. We'll see you soon.